In the quiet heart of the Baltic, a silent crisis shapes the lives of an entire nation. Latvia, a land of ancient forests, medieval stone, and proud traditions, now faces a demographic storm unlike any in Europe. Here, men are disappearing, not suddenly, not violently, but slowly, year after year. This is the story of Latvia's men's crisis, a hidden tragedy written in numbers, history, and the fragile balance of identity. And to understand it, we must travel through Latvia's past, its culture, its cities, and the painful reasons why men are vanishing from its society. Latvia faces one of the deepest gender imbalances on Earth. For every 100 women, there are only around 85 men. A gap so wide, it shapes families, it shapes society, it shapes the nation's future. The crisis isn't only about numbers, it is about what those numbers mean. Fewer men in education, fewer men in long-term health, fewer men living past 60. Latvia's male life expectancy once ranked among the lowest in the European Union, carving a wound into the demographic landscape. To understand the severity, we must look deeper, beyond statistics. The crisis touches every corner. 1. Mortality rates. Men in Latvia historically suffer significantly higher mortality from alcoholism, heart disease, untreated health issues, accidents, and mental health struggles. 2. Migration. After Latvia joined the EU, tens of thousands of young men left for the UK, Germany, Ireland, and Scandinavia, searching for work, for stability, for opportunity. 3. Low birth rates. With fewer men comes fewer families and fewer children. Latvia now fights against one of the fastest population declines in Europe. Latvia's crisis was born long before modern times. In the 20th century, occupation, war, repression, and economic collapse took a heavy toll specifically on men. World War II swallowed tens of thousands. Stalinist repression targeted male populations. Soviet labor expectations pushed men into dangerous industries. History carved this wound, and it never fully healed. When the Soviet Union fell, Latvia faced economic shockwaves. Factory jobs, mostly held by men, vanished. Heavy industries collapsed. Families broke apart under financial strain. Many men turned to alcohol. Others emigrated. Some simply disappeared from society. Men in Latvia historically avoided hospitals, avoided mental health support, avoided early checkups. In Latvian tradition, men were expected to be the provider, the worker, the strong one. When industries collapsed, that role collapsed with them. And for many, the identity that held them together simply dissolved. Yet Latvia is not only a place of struggle. It is a land built on beauty, endurance, and a resilient spirit. Numbers can be counted, but suffering cannot. Behind every statistic lies a man whose story ends too early, too suddenly, or too quietly. Latvia's demographic crisis is not measured only in birth rates or charts. It is measured in loneliness, abandoned homes, empty seats at dinner tables, and families missing a father, brother, son. Entire villages became places where women outnumber men by almost half. Here, weddings slowed, children became fewer, and communities aged faster than they could recover. When men disappear, women carry the nation, but they too feel the cost of this imbalance. Many Latvian women cannot find partners, face higher pressure to succeed, and often shoulder entire families alone. Some women choose to leave Latvia because the future feels uncertain. Others remain, holding on to cultural roots, but all feel the silent echo of a missing generation of men. After Latvia joined the European Union, freedom of movement brought a sudden realization. Work, stability, income lay beyond Latvia's borders. Tens of thousands left. Most of them were young men. They didn't leave because they wanted to abandon Latvia. They left because they wanted a chance to survive in a rapidly changing world. As men left, villages aged, cities hollowed out, and women were left to hold together the fabric of society. To understand Latvia today, we must drift back into its distant past, a land shaped by tribes, forests, and fierce independence. Latvia's soul is older than its crisis, older than the wars, the occupations, the borders. It is a land of dinas, ancient folk poems whispered through generations, pagan celebrations honoring fire, water, air, earth. Jani, the night where flames rise above fields to chase away darkness. Latvia's culture is not fragile. It is an unbroken chain, stretched but never snapped. And through it all, men and women played equal parts. But the imbalance threatens traditions rooted in family, community, harmony. Riga is where Latvia's crisis is most visible. A city of beauty, but also a city of imbalance, shaped by medieval kings, burnt by wars, rebuilt by dreamers. Here, women dominate the workforce. Men drift between technology jobs or leave entirely. Riga stands proud, but the balance that once filled its streets feels uneven. Daugavpils is a story of resilience, a place where Latvian and Russian cultures meet, sometimes gently, sometimes with tension. Men once found work in factories here, but as industries fell, so did the male population. The city carries the scars of change. Liepa is the sound of freedom and the echo of history. A naval city once filled with soldiers, now quieter, softer, yet strong. The men who once guarded its shores have mostly gone. Ventspils is one of the few cities still holding families together, but even here,
the balance between men and women grows thinner every year. Jūrmala is Latvia's escape, a place where the air tastes of salt and silence. But even beauty cannot stop demographic decline. The sand remains, but the people are fewer.
Latvia is not dying. It is transforming, painfully, slowly, bravely. The men's crisis is not a single wound. It is the result of a century of storms, war, collapse, migration, expectation, pressure. Yet Latvians endure, because endurance is in their nature. It is in their forests, their songs, their silence, their fire. But the story does not end here. To understand Latvia, we must walk deeper into its shadows, into its future, into the hope that still sparks within the Baltic night.
There is another side to Latvia's story. The men who remain, those who did not leave, those who struggle quietly, invisibly. They carry burdens few talk about: unemployment, mental health issues, untreated illnesses, loneliness, pressure to be strong, societal expectations that no longer match reality. Latvian society has long expected men to be unbreakable, yet many now feel broken by history, economics, and silence. And in that silence, the crisis deepens. A nation without men faces more than emotional loss. It faces economic collapse. As male populations shrink, fewer workers support the economy. Infrastructure weakens. Rural towns die. Innovation slows. And women carry double the load. Latvia's government has analyzed this crisis for years, but reversing decades of demographic imbalance is like trying to turn a tide with bare hands.
The question is no longer, how did this happen? The question is, how do we stop it? Latvia has begun to fight back, slowly but steadily. 1. Health initiatives. Encouraging men to visit doctors. Support for mental health. Awareness campaigns about alcoholism. 2. Economic programs. Rural development. Job opportunities in modern industries, EU-backed investments. 3. Family support. Incentives for young families, support for single mothers, efforts to rebuild community bonds. Small steps, but each one matters. Latvia stands at a crossroads, a small nation with a giant question: who will we become? Will the men return? Will families rebuild? Will villages thrive again? Or will Latvia become a land of women, elders, and empty streets? A country is more than numbers, but numbers reveal a truth that cannot be ignored. Despite the crisis, hope survives. Some men return home, choosing family over foreign wages. Others start businesses, farms, workshops. Communities gather in song, dance, and ancient ritual, as Latvians always have, because culture is the glue that keeps this land whole. Latvia is a land carved by ice and fire, by survival and silence, by history and hope. The men's crisis is not only about loss, it is about change, a transformation written across a century of struggles. Yet in the forests, in the songs, in the laughter of children, in the hands of those who stay, Latvia's spirit endures. The country may be small, its challenges enormous, but its heart, like the Baltic tide, always returns. And in that darkness, Latvia waits, not for men to return, but for a future where no one must leave. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to your friends, and comment down which country you need to visit next.